There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into an incredible April 4th. I am Rick Godley. We're going to have ourselves a softball game here tonight on the beautiful campus, D'Arbonne Woods Charter School. As Parkway coming to town, Parkway is coming in under head coach Eva Burley with a record of 8-16, 8-16, 5-2 in the district. It's a 5A school taking on D'Arbonne Woods. Even for head coach David DeMoss, 12-12. 12-12, and also 1-1 in the district. So, top of the first, D'Arbonne Woods in the field, and Aubrey Zachary on the mound.
She's an 8th grader.
Aubrey is an 8th grader.
And she's double. She's 0.
And who are you?
I am Canterbury's mom.
Oh, Canterbury. Oh, yeah, I got confused the other night, as you saw. 0 and 00, they're both nothing to me.
I know.
All right, so Aubrey's an 8th grader, and
She's number 0.
oh, I had 0 there.
Yeah.
Now I have 00 there.
00.
All right, so let's get set for, thank you so much, Allie Chandler behind the plate, Charlie Alfred, live streaming at its finest here. And, all right, we'll set the defense for you as top of the first, we're just getting underway. Parkway Panthers, man, one of the 10 best days weather-wise. We've had like 3 in a row. Going to have another one tomorrow, and then also Saturday for Buddy Ball. All right, leading off, Chloe Larry, the shortstop, to right field, leg it right under it. Nice catch for the very first out. Pretty efficient there on 1 pitch, 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. A fly out to right field for the first out. It's going to bring up Dakota Howard, third baseman. Dakota, third base. Right-handed batter facing Aubrey Zachary. On deck, Madison Menard. Menard on deck. Defense as we go. Alfred at first. Squares to bunt and fouls it into, or I should say, off the glove of Allie Chandler. Charlie Alford, the sophomore, at first. Jolie Bennett, the 8th grader, at second. Brett Towns, the junior, at third. Lila Jones, the sophomore. Shortstop. Cadence Wallace in left. Chloe Edwards, center. And leg it around in right. Zachary gets these, that's to right field, but right at, and nicely done for Leggett and right. Pretty efficient right here. 2 pitches, 2 outs, both flyouts to right field. Madison Menard, the catcher. And I'm not sure who's going to be the pitcher or the first baseman. We'll find out when the Panthers take the field. Just underway, no score. 2 outs, top of the first. Swung at the first pitch, fouled it off. Strike 1. So the Parkway Panthers with a record of 8-16 coming in here, swinging the bat early and often. Now the Lady Wolves have a tournament this weekend. They're going to be hosting head coach David DeMoss. Pitch, ground balls right back through the box off Zachary's glove. Fielded there by Jones. A nice play. Incredible play by Lila Jones, the sophomore. I've seen the defense out of her. So a ground off is 1, a ground out, I should say, 1, 6, and 3 for the put out to end the top half of the first inning with obviously no runs, no hits, none left on, and 1/2 inning in the books here in the beautiful, brilliant sunlight. I want to thank our streaming sponsors making all these possible. I hope the music leaves something to be desired. Either way, Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Bruce and Cindy Hampton, and the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana help making these streamcasts possible for you on the streaming network.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the D'Arbonne Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake D'Arbonne, The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place, all say, good luck, Timberwolves.
All right, we're back here, and bottom of the first we go with 0-0 as Parkway couldn't do anything. Let's see who's on the mound. That is number 8. That's going to be Haley Thornton. Haley Thornton on the mound here for the Parkway Panthers, so that means Macy Thompson, the other pitcher, is over at first. So Thompson on at first defensively for the Panthers. Haley Thornton on the mound leading it off for D'Arbonne Woods. It's going to be the shortstop, Lila Jones. She comes in batting .420. She's 34 for 81. Jones will lead it off for head coach David DeMoss. She'll be followed in the order by Charlie Alford. Batting third, Jolie Bennett. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher Thornton for Parkway. And Jones looks at a pitch high for ball 1. Bottom of the first. No score. Thornton on the mound behind the plate. Madison Menard will set the defense for you. Here's the pitch. Straight away, check it to right field. Haley Jacob, it's over her head. It's going to drop in, and Jones can motor. She's going around second. On to third, and David is holding her there, so a leadoff triple. She got more of that ball than the right fielder, Haley Jacob, saw. Went over her head. Field dimensions are 200 around, asymmetrical here at D'Arbonne Woods Charter School. To the plate comes Charlie Alford, first baseman. Leadoff runner at third, Jones with a leadoff triple. First pitch, it looks like it could drop into right. Yes, it does. It's a fair ball. So a base hit RBI for Alford, and she's going to go down to second base to throw, and she's out at second. She hesitated a little bit at first, but gets the RBI on the single thrown out by Haley Jacob for the first out and the first run. A pitch from Thornton is high for ball 1. Wind blowing from left to right, pop foul. Evens the count 1-1 on Bennett. 8th grade shortstop Bennett batting .526, team leader there. She's 40 for 78. 25 RBIs and 8 home runs. Prolific at the plate, facing the left-hander Thornton. Changeup outside. What is up with the wind? It did play some havoc on Tuesday nights for our outfielders, all the outfielders. This could be a factor today. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bennett swings through one to make the count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 in. Bottom of the first. .526 batting average. That one is to right field again. Now Jacob going to her right, and it hits a glove and falls out. So Bennett rounds first, going to second, and she's going to stop at third. I'll give her a triple. I'm the unofficial biased scorekeeper because of the wind. It's tough out there, not only for the right fielder Haley Jacob, with the wind a factor. Now it looks like we're getting a substitute in early, number 7. Try to find out who that one is for you. Took a picture of the lineup, and I just crossed over into the iPhone world 6 months ago. So I'm still navigating photos, Rick. All right. Number 7. Can't tell you. Mom and Dad, forgive me. All right, I can tell you. Who's going to be up is Chloe Edwards. Edwards, 1 out, bottom of the first inning, 1 run in. Bennett at third with a triple. Pitch, low, ball 1. So Thornton looks at a pitch, low and away. That's high. That's ball 2. Edwards batting .329, 26 for 79 with 19 RBIs and 1 yard. 2 balls, no strikes. Thornton to right field again. And that's off the glove of the right fielder, so that's going to be another run. All these hits are going to right field. So Darbon Woods going with the pitch. I'll give her a hit on number 7 that's out there. It's going to bring up Allie Chandler, the catcher. Chandler batting .273, 21 for 77. She has 23 RBIs, looks at a pitch outside. Ball's thrown back, and it gets away from Thornton. Runner at first. Edwards didn't see it. She had her back to it, so no advancement. 2-0. Here in the bottom of the first. Thornton, pitch. Outside and low. Menard had to get it out of the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. On the catcher, Allie Chandler. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the first inning. Tipped it. Well, actually lined it right back to the speaker behind home plate. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch outside. Edwards drew the attention of Menard but didn't draw the throw. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first, 2-0. Crowd quiet. Canterbury on deck. Popped foul. Caught off the rebound. Madison Menard. Beautiful field. I saw Coach David DeMoss before the game. I said, is this the first time we're going to play? And there's not a puddle on the field. And not a puddle. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chandler goes down swinging. First strikeout for Thornton. It's going to bring up Mackenzie Canterbury. Designated player tonight, Canterbury. 2 in here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Wind blowing left to right. Pitch is high. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, 2 in, and 1 aboard. And here in the bottom of the first inning, it's going to be the Darbon Woods Charter Girls Softball Tournament tomorrow. David had talked about how the lineups have changed outside as far as the playing times and who's playing who. So we suggest that you follow Darbon Woods Athletics Facebook page, the Darbon Woods Athletics Facebook page, and stay informed. In there, called strike, taking all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 out. Canterbury ready to go. Looks at a pitch outside, so she'll get to take first and send on Edwards down to second. Going to bring up the pitcher, Aubrey Zachary, 8th grader. Zachary pitched 5 innings on Tuesday night. Excellent. And had a 2-0 lead over Quitman. 2-1. Pitch is in there for a call strike. Zachary batting in the 7th slot. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 aboard. Runners at first and second. 2-0. She checked her swing, thought about it, pitches outside, good eye. Brett Towns, on deck batter. Third baseman. And the pitch to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And everybody, nope, sending around to score. Coming in is Chloe Edwards. So David giving Edwards the green light for the 3rd run. Advancing Canterbury to 3rd. So Zachary with an RBI. Single to run the score now, 3-0. Bottom of the 1st. And to the plate, Brett Towns. Brett looks at a called strike 1. Towns has 8 hits. Guess how many of those hits are home runs? That's right, 6. I said, David, what's up? It's all or nothing at all. All right, 6 home runs. Let's see if he can't park a one here. Right at the second baseman. You heard it. She tagged that one, but right into the glove of Zoe Horn to end the 1st inning, but not before. Darbourne Woods plates 3 to go up 3-0. Top of the 2nd will head.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbourne Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbourne. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Ludwig Marine in Farmerville is a proud supporter of Darbourne Woods Charter School football. Ludwig Marine is your source for everything boating that you need to enjoy the water this year. Hey, they've got Ranger, Sun Tracker, Nitro, Triton, and Gator tailboats, as well as a full line of Mercury motors and a full service department to keep your boat in shape. Ludwig Marine, right on the lake on Highway 33 in Farmerville, and online at ludwigmarine.com.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley avoided a almost catastrophe with the wind here. My playing charts blew out of my hand, and I'm like, I went to run after it. You forgot to take the headphones off. It's like a Warner Brothers cartoon. All right, so Zachary's going to go to work here in the top of the 2nd. She's going to be facing Thornton, the pitcher. First pitch popped into the screen, strike 1. Head coach Ava Burley wasn't sure who she was going to throw, Macy Thompson or Thornton. Thornton got the nod. Zachary as well got it for head coach David DeMoss. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter here in the top of the 2nd. Darbourne Woods up. That's to right field. That's going to be a tough one. And caught legged out there. That's her 3rd putout of the young game. We're only in the top of the 2nd. She had 2 in the first 2 batters. That's going to bring up Alana Wilson. Alana, the center fielder, swings at a pitch, strike 1. Zachary getting some excellent defensive help here early in the game. From the shortstop, Lila Jones, right fielder. Right ground ball to the right side. Jolie Bennett scoops it up over to first. Alford, 2 up, 2 down. As Wilson grounds out, second to first. Sanaya Tompkins, the left fielder. It's her turn to face Aubrey Zachary. If you're just joining us, setting the defense for us, Chandler behind the plate, Alford at first, Bennett at second, Towns around at third, and Jones the shortstop. Swings at one, fouls it into the screen. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the second. Parkway with a record of 8-16, 5-2 in the district. Zachary. This one to center field. Edwards coming in, and oh, it fell out of her. She had her glove on it. Excellent attempt. She had to reach down. It wasn't a shoelace. So we're going to give a base hit, 2-out hit for Sanaya Tompkins. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Zoe Horn. Zoe Horn, second base, with Tompkins on at first. Zachary has the sign and the pitch. Low ball, throw down to second from Chandler. Gets away from Jones, but a runner not advancing, backed up by Chloe Edwards. Yet Sanaya swipes the bag. Zachary, pitch low. Ball gets away from Chandler. Not sure of the count because the runner advanced. I wouldn't. 2 balls, no strikes. Thank you, sir. Pitch, make it 3 balls, no strike. So with 2 outs here in the top of the second, Aubrey finding herself in a little bit of a pickle. In there, called strike 1. Here's the 3-1. That is popped to short. Lila getting under it and 2-hands it. Nicely done for the 3rd out and avoids the threat from Parkway in the top half of the second. With 1 hit, 1 left on, no score, no runs scored. 1.5 innings in the books. And our score, 3-0.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmerville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Tonight's exciting Darbon Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of Darbon Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
Boom.
This is Rock and Roll Radio. Stay tuned for more rock and roll.
Play ball!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley, happy to be with you on an incredible, glorious Thursday night, as Bobby Conville would say. We're going to the bottom of the second inning with Darbon Woods leading 3-0, 3-0 over Parkway. The Panthers in town with the breeze. J.J. Cale, Leonard Skinner, call me the breeze. Well, Cadence Wallace to lead it off. Swings at one right through for strike 1. So Wallace to lead it off here with the Darbon Woods leading 3-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Looks at a pitch high. She lays off that one. Evens the count 1-1 on deck. Top of the order we go, Lila Jones. Center field just shading to left on Cadence. Ground ball to the right side. That's Zoe Horn up and over to Macy Thompson. Wallace grounds out. Second to first. Top of the order we go. Back to Lila Jones. Lila tripled to get us going in the first, and she was knocked in on the single by Charlie Alford. 3 runs scored last inning, top of the first. That's where we're at. Haley Thornton came in with 45 innings of work, 45 and a third. Pitches low, ball 1. Jones came in batting .420, 34 for 81. She's now got 35 with the leadoff triple. 1 ball, no strikes. This is to right field. Haley Jacob going back, and it goes overhead, and she falls down. Jones can motor. Boy, can she fly. Here she comes around third, and she's going to be held up. And wisely done, wisely so. Back-to-back triples for the sophomore shortstop, Lila Jones. So with 1 out, T-Wolves threatening. Jones right there on third. Conference on the mound for the Panthers. Once again, I want to thank our streaming partners, Enviro Rentals, making these stream games possible. Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Bruce and Cindy Hampton, thank you. Also, the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana, thank you all so much for jumping on board and showing your support, as the community has, and all of the other corporate partners all year long, with the athletic director, Tommy Tharp. Tommy, if you're watching or listening, I had the headset on, and he knows that, so this guy's standing next to me, and I'm live, and I got the headset, and I don't know what I was doing, but he didn't have his signature hat on, so I'm like, who is this guy? Anyway, all right, so conference on the mound to settle down. Haley Thornton here in the bottom of the second inning. Jones stands at third with the leadoff. Check that back-to-back triple. Alford knocked her in last inning and was pitch outside. A lot of the hits for the D'Arbonne Woods, the Wolves, going to right field. 1 ball, no strike. Bennett on deck. Fouls it. So Alford evens the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. First baseman, Charlie, a sophomore. Tonight was senior night. And you were wondering, what did I miss? There was no senior night. There's no seniors. So the future looks very well for the D'Arbonne Woods Lady Wolves. Fouls it into the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So in honor of future senior night. Man, that sun I can see is cutting through. Not sure what I can do about that. I don't control the sun. The pitch, 1-2. She floats a changeup like a butterfly. It doesn't get down. It stays up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 aboard. Runner at third is Jones. Lady Wolves lead 3-0. Another foul back into the screen. That's going to send Jones back to third. On deck, Jolie Bennett. Thornton gets the signal, and the pitch. That one is outside. Good eye for Alford. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the second. 3-0. Lady Wolves over the Parkway Panthers. Pitch tipped it right into the glove of Madison Menard. Strikeout victim number 2. She goes down swinging. That's the second strikeout for Haley Thornton. Came in with 48. That's her 50th. She's allowed 8 home runs with a 5.71 ERA. All right, Bennett with a runner at third, team leader in RBIs. And to right field she goes, and this time, Haley Jacob hung on to the ball, and that one was a tough out as it was screaming and, well, sloping to her right, and she got it. So for the third out, to end the inning and to leave Lila Jones out there at third. 2 innings in the books. Darbone Woods leads 3-0 over the Parkway Panthers.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbon Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbon. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Did you know Union General Hospital has a rural health clinic offering primary care and Medicaid Kid Med services? Union General Rural Health Clinic offers women's health, athletic physicals, and complete family medicine. Medicaid Kid Med services include wellness exams, immunizations, vision screenings, and more. Walk-ins are welcome every day. See us today for any of your health needs. Union General Rural Health Clinic in Farmerville, providing quality service with compassionate care. Call 318-368-9745.
Macy Thompson, Michaela West, and then top of the order we go. So Thompson, the first baseman. Pitch low. 2 balls, no strikes. Leadoff batter here, top of the third, 3-0. Darbone over Parkway. Fouls this one slowly into the screen toward the first base side. Buddy Ball begins Saturday. Buddy Ball will be Saturday, and that'll be in Ruston. You are cordially welcome to come out or tell others about Buddy Ball. It is for all. The pitch. That one's high. So Mace Thompson couldn't see the count. The scoreboard's off. Pitch, swing, and a miss. I know that's 2 strikes. Zachary with the pitch, fouls it. Now the scoreboard, 3 balls, 2 strikes. But that's not what matters. What matters is the umpire. And he's holding up his left hand, and I can't see it through his head. I think it's 2-2. I think it's 2-2. We'll find out. Nope, that's a walk. So it was a full count. A leadoff walk. Macy Thompson down to first. Michaela West, right-handed batter, gets her instructions from third base head coach Eva Burley, and the pitch swings a little bit late. Strike 1. West batting 111. Top of the third inning, we find ourselves 3-0, the Lady Wolves over Parkway. She squares to bunt and fouls it into the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. Back to Buddy Ball. We'll be streaming that Saturday morning as well. But Buddy Ball is for special needs children. So if you have one or know someone who does, hit pitch, swing, and a miss. Struck her out. So that's the first strikeout for Zachary. smaller players play at 10 a.m. and the bigger players play at 11. She has a little wrist issue there, wrist glove umpire. Equipment technical difficulties. This is Chloe Larry. She flied out to right. Her only time up against Zachary here in the top of the third inning. Parkway trails 3-0. Ground ball. This is to the right side. Bennett. She's going to go to first base to get the second out on the fielder's choice. So Bennett gets the sure out rather than trying for two. Dakota Howard now steps up with 2 out, 1 aboard. At second base, Macy Thompson. And the pitch. That was in there for a called strike. So no balls, 1 strike on Dakota Howard, third baseman. And she flied out to right field. This is golfed, could be out of here, and off the wall and a fair, and right underneath the foul pole. Overrunning second and a throw to third is safe. As Thompson has a triple off the wall, right underneath the foul pole in left field. She was almost thrown out at third. So put a run on the board for Parkway. Here in the top of the third inning. At third is Dakota Howard there for Parkway with 2 outs. At the plate, number 3 in the order, Madison Menard. She gets around late on it, and that one goes out to the batting cages. No balls, 1 strike. Haley Thornton on deck. So Menard, the catcher, she grounded out on an excellent defensive play, heads-up play foul. She grounded it right back to the box. Zachary knocked it down. Jones scooped in, scooped up, and threw it out for a 1-6-3 third out. Opportunity to be the third out again. We'll see. That is foul. So getting late on the pitch is Menard as she's going all down the first base side. 3-1, Darbone Woods over Parkway here in the top of the third inning. Thank our streaming sponsors, Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff, Dusty Gates, Bruce and Cindy Hampton, and the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana, making these games possible. Also want to thank and acknowledge Executive Director Doug Postel, Athletic Director Tommy Tharp, who helped put this together as well. Big swing and a miss and a slow roll down to the pitcher Zachary, who scoops it up and throws it to Charlie for a ground out that was too close for comfort, but accepted nonetheless, as the runner at third doesn't matter anymore because it's not the third out. What happened here? What did I do? I thought it was the third out. The runner's at third. There was a strikeout. There was well, she's still up. Madison Menard. Yep. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe Aubrey picked it up in foul territory. And that's just... Either way, let's set it. Runner at third. 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. And she keeps fouling it into the screen to the right side. So we're going to see if Zachary, or I should say head coach David DeMoss, offers a changeup here. The way that Menard is swinging the bat, getting around late. And the pitch. This one's grounded to the right side. Bennett up and over to first. Couldn't find the handle at first. And grounds out. This time it's 4-3. That is second to first for the third out. So with 2 hits and 1 run, 2.5 innings in the books. We will go to the bottom of the third when we return with our score 3-1. D'Arbonne Woods leading the Parkway Panthers.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of D'Arbonne Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmerville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Tonight's exciting D'Arbonne Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of D'Arbonne Woods Charter's Timberwolves football.
Y'all stay safe, Shaq.
Y'all catching?
Cash it!
Cha-ching!
Big checks on the dime.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Play ball!
Yes, some sound effects go with the entertainment. And welcome back. Bottom of the third inning. We're heading here. It's going to see Chloe Edwards, Allie Chandler, and Mackenzie Canterbury with a 2-1, check that, 3-1 lead. Bottom of the third inning, Haley Thornton on the mound. Edwards, the cleanup batter. Left-handed Thornton came in with 48 strikeouts, has 2 already on the evening. In there, called strike 1. Tentatively, next up for D'Arbonne Woods is heading to Caldwell Parish, and that's next, well, I'm sorry. No, that's next week, my bad, because there is the tournament that's going to be here. Check the Athletics Facebook page for D'Arbonne Woods foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Right, D'Arbonne Woods softball tournament starts tomorrow, and David was telling me, Coach David DeMoss, that times have changed, so the Facebook page, he'll have all that and the pairings. So Edwards, no balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the third. Changeup stays up for 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, you could tell it's a sunny day here. Not nary a cloud in the sky. 1-2. This one's pop foul. Yeah, David was bringing up next week's after this weekend's tournament. 2 balls. Check it, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chandler on deck. You know, with the rain, looking to may get more. It'll start on Sunday, on and off on Monday, Eclipse Day. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball back through the box, base hit. Edwards leads it off with a screaming grounder. And that's going to bring up Allie Chandler. So the Eclipse, we should be about 90%, not total darkness. That's all going to happen to the west of us. Either way, if it's rainy or cloudy, it's still going to get dark. The Eclipse is happening with or without you. 1 on, no outs. Pitch outside from Thornton. 1 ball, no strikes. Chandler was the first strikeout victim for Thornton. She's got 2 on the evening, as mentioned. Came in with 48, so put it at 50. She's walked 45. Pitch outside. Good eye from Chandler. 2 balls, no strikes. Chandler batting .273, 21 for 77 with 23 RBIs. Looks at a pitch, low and away. 3 balls, no strikes, bottom of the third. Our score 3-1. D'Arbonne Woods over Parkway. Pitch just outside. Good eye. Oh, no. No, my bad. The umpire called that a strike. Caught the outside part of the plate. Taking all the way was Chandler. 3 balls, 1 strike. Outside, walked her. So that's going to put 2 Wolves aboard here in the bottom of the third. That's Chandler at first. Edwards at second. Getting a courtesy runner in. Lowry to run for Chandler, the catcher. Canterbury to the plate. So that's Lowry on at first. Edwards at second, no outs. Bottom of the third. Canterbury squares to bunt, bunts it foul. No balls, 1 strike. Canterbury singled, got an RBI in the first, was stranded at third. Came in batting .229 with 7 RBIs, so she's got another one tonight. Squares to bunt. Beautiful bunt. Right in front of the catcher, picked up there by Madison Menard. A nice throw. That was a well-executed both offense and defense sacrifice. Canterbury put the English on it, so it dropped dead right in front of the plate. Madison Menard pounced out, got it down the first base. Great throw, a lot of action and activity. Kudos to both sides on that one. Now the Wolves are second and third. 1 out. Bringing up Zachary to face Thornton. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Zachary, 13 for 66, came into today's game. She got a hit. So now she's got 14 on the air. That looks like it's going to drop in front of the right fielder and get past Haley Jacob. That's going to score 2 runs. Zachary's rounding second and being told to stay, so a triple for Aubrey. Zachary with 2 RBIs to help her cause to get the score to 5-1. Here in the bottom of the third. Brett Towns. She popped out, or I should say it was a screaming liner, but right at Zoe Horn. And the pitch. Up and away. Ball 1. If you're just joining us, Brett has 8 hits. 8 hits on the season. I'll give you a donut if you can guess how many of them are home runs. That's right, 6. It's all or nothing at all, according to head coach David DeMoss, but a good eye from Towns, the third baseman. 2 balls, no strikes. Zachary, the runner at third. Good eye, up and away. Again, 3 balls, no strikes. Will Coach DeMoss give her the green light? Let's watch her take a cut or take a pitch. The 3-0 on the way from Thornton. Took it all the way. Patience at the plate. puts runners at the corners. Towns at third. Zachary at second. One out. Two are already in here in the bottom of the third. Our score 5-1. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Cadence Wallace. Swing and a miss again. Boy, she takes her cuts.
Boom.
So no balls, 2 strikes. With a runner at third. Took something off that one, and that stayed low. So Wallace, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Steely eyes there, looks at a second ball. Top of the order will go with Lila Jones. Thornton, set to go. Inside, nope, strike. To be honest, I'm not sure what the count is right now. I thought there were 2 strikes, and she had fouled them off. We'll find out. Pitch. Swing. So she's still up. That means 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs, 5-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Foul. That's Aubrey Zachary at third with a 2 RBI triple for the 2 runs here, accounting for in the bottom of the third. Wolves got 3 in the first. They lead 5-1. Bowls it in. This one's going to get by. Menard coming home and sliding. So Zachary will score the 6th Wolves run on a pass ball. So that's going to be 3 runs in this bottom of the third inning. Wallace with the 3-2 pitch. And Thornton, pitch. She swung and feebly fished for it out. Came up empty for the 3rd strikeout. But not before. Darbone was managed to get 3. So at the end of 3, they lead by a score of 6-1 over Parkway.
Play ball!
Cash it!
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmerville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Timberwolves football is proudly sponsored by Hobson Driving School. Just as the Timberwolves know how to keep their drives going, Hobson Driving School can do the same for you. With over 25 years of experience, Hobson offers CDL testing, truck driver academy, whether full course or refresher, plus driver's ed, adult courses with foreign language interpreters available. Keep your drive and dream alive with Hobson Driving School as the Wolves keep their drives alive on the field.
Tonight's exciting Darborn Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They're proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton, proud supporters of Darborn Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
People will come, Ray. The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good and it could be again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Well, I'm going to repent. James Earl Jones, bottom of the fourth inning, and here we go, top of the order. It is Lila Jones to lead us off here in the bottom of the fourth. Lila came in batting .420. She was 34 for 81. She has 2 hits tonight, and both are triples. This one's popped to right. Going back was Jacob. Now she's coming in, and Jones is not stopping. And Haley Jacob out and right. Again, the wind playing a big factor on that one. And I will, and I know I'm biased and partial. Why don't we just give her 3 triples? Because not only the wind, but Jacob had to cover a lot of real estate out in right field. And it dropped and got away. And Jones was stopping for nothing. You can correct me if you want later, but I'll give her 3 triples. To lead us off here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That's pop foul on Alford. Alford is 1 for 2. She struck out in the second, singled. She singled in Jones in the first inning. No balls, 1 strike. Make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Jolie Bennett on deck. Alford on at third. Quiet. Straight away to center field now. Alana Wilson. Nope. It's going to be Zoe Horn who pulls it down for the first out. So Alford flies out to Horn. It's going to bring up Jolie Bennett. Dangerous batter. Again, this is senior night. That ceremony went pretty quick. There are no seniors, but there's a lot of 8th graders, and Jolie's one of them. Boom, goodbye. Yeah, that one was a no-doubter, and that's going to bring out the head coach, Eva Burley, for Parkway to put a 2-run shot, home run from Jolie Bennett. Jolie.
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
Well, the score is 8-1. Compliments of the 2-run home run from Jolie Bennett, driving in Lila Jones. Jones having one of those nights with 3 triples. Bennett having a fine one as well. That's her 3rd RBI because she doubled in Jones in the first. Let's see, the pitching now change, I'm going to say, that's Macy Thompson. So Macy coming in from first base. The other pitcher in for Haley Thornton. So that's it for Haley for now. Thornton goes to first, finds herself trailing by a score of 8-1 for the Parkway Panthers. Thompson, here in the bottom of the fourth inning, she comes in with an ERA of 5.82 with 55 and 1/3 innings of work here in the 2024 campaign. 30 strikeouts and 30 walks. Right-handed pitcher. She's allowed 4 home runs. She's allowed 84 hits. So it's Thompson on the bump now, or in the circle, as they say, for Macy Thompson. And she's going to face Chloe Edwards, Allie Chandler, and Mackenzie Canterbury. 1 out. 8-1. Edwards, she's perfect tonight. 2 for 2, 2 singles, and an RBI with 2 runs scored. Pitch in there, called strike. So the cleanup batter, Edwards, looks at a called strike, came in batting .329. 26 for 79, ground ball to the left side. Third baseman Dakota Howard fires over to first for the second out as Edwards grounds out third to first. So we have 2 outs and 2 runs in here in the bottom of the fourth inning. For the Lady Wolves, relief pitcher Macy Thompson does her job getting the second out. Allie Chandler trying to do her job to prevent the third out for her third time at the plate. Ground ball foul. Chandler struck out in the first, walked and scored in the third. So she's 0 for 1. Just when you think the wind dies down, this is popped to left. Sanaya goes down on one knee and pulls it in for the third out, but not before the Lady Wolves plate 2 more to up the score.
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
8-1 as we'll head to the top of the 5th inning when we return.
You once wrote, "There comes a time when all the cosmic tumblers have clicked into place and the universe opens itself up for a few seconds to show you what's possible."
Y'all stay safe, Shaq.
Y'all catching?
Louisiana National Bank is your community bank. Whether you are a small business owner or a parent helping your child open their first savings account, we look forward to working together to help you achieve your dreams. At Louisiana National Bank, we are committed to delivering on our long-term promise, making each interaction with you more exceptional than any you have ever experienced through the convenient delivery of personal and business banking products. Ready to experience uncommon banking? Stop in and visit with our friendly staff at one of our convenient local locations or visit us online at www.ln.bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Rock and Roll Radio. Stay tuned for more rock and roll.
Play ball!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Godley. I am top of the 5th inning. We are going to head with our score 8-1. Parkway trails. Head coach Ava Burley walking down to her slots. Third base coach side. I look at that camera shot there. That is the sun. Just amazing. Oh well, the sun's a funky thing. Is it? You remember it being yellow at one time, or is that just me tripping? All right, so top of the 5th inning. Leading it off is going to be Michaela West. Or wait a second, that's number 2. So I'm not really sure, but she's the leadoff batter, batting in the 9th slot. And top of the order on deck is Chloe Larry. So we have a new batter. Swings. No balls, 2 strikes. Zachary on the mound with a comfortable 8-1 lead, but scores can change pretty quick. Pitch, hitter. That one got her on the ankle bone for sure. That's not a fun as well. Yeah, that got her right on the outside ankle bone. That one's going to have to be rubbed off. Our streaming partners making these games possible, the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana. Thank you so much. Also, Bruce and Cindy Hampton getting a hand, and apologize I don't have her name because I didn't get the lineup, but here she comes limping off. We'll get a base runner for her. Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Enviro Rentals. Thank you all so much. And on behalf of the Executive Director and Athletic Director, Tommy Tharp, and all of the community partners investing in all of the programs here at Darbone Woods Charter School, they pass along their support, their appreciation. Chloe Larry. Chloe, she's going to be facing Aubrey Zachary here in the top of the 5th inning. She's already seen her twice. She flied out to right, left-handed batter. Ground ball to short, hard hit, but off of Jones. Bennett right there to keep it in the infield. That one was a rocket. There's no way Lila, she gave it her best shot. But coming over from second base was Jolie Bennett to keep the ball on the infield. West down to second, and Larry on at first. So 2 Panthers aboard with Howard to the plate. Turns her inside. Ball 1. Thornton on deck. Base hit to left field. Wallace gets it, and it's being thrown home. There comes a play at the plate. Got her, but dropped the ball. And she's safe. Chandler had her, and she knocked the ball out of her glove. And the runner didn't cross the plate in time. But Chandler didn't know that. And finally she did. So there's the first check. That's the second run now for Parkway. 8-2. There goes head coach David DeMoss out to the mound. Let's see if we're going to get a pitching change. Aubrey Zachary. So with no outs here in the top of the 5th inning, the Lady Wolves are letting Parkway nip at their heels, putting us in a precarious situation, or a pitcheration, if you want to put it that way. Again, Buddy Ball is going to be Saturday in Ruston. Buddy Ball is for all. That's all in North Louisiana. If you are a parent of a special needs child, you are welcome to come and play. Free, totally free. It's all been paid for, paid forward by community partners and people's contribution. And the smaller players play at 10 in Ruston, Buddy Ball Field, and the bigger players play at 11. This week, can't have ball without buddies. The buddies are going to be the Lincoln Parish first responders. That's the Sheriff's Office, RPD, and then pitch from Zachary straight away to center field. And Chloe Edwards gets it, fires it in. One run in. Now they get 2 runs are in. We got a pickle and a rundown at first. Boy, they can fly, the Panthers. This is Haley Thornton as Menard drives into. Throw down to first, not in time. So chipping away. Ground ball slowly to Jolie Bennett. She goes over to Lila Jones for one, but not enough to get the double play. Well executed. So Thornton grounds out on the fielder's choice as Menard is cut down for the first out. Only one out. 3 runs are in here for the Panthers. That's going to bring up Thornton. Takes a cut. Strike 1. Check that. Wilson. No balls, 1 strike. Fouls it. Runner at first is Thornton. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Zachary had him on the ropes. They're finding the zone and getting the hits here. In the 5th inning as Thornton fouls it. Count stays now, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. 8-4. Launches it foul. That one's going deep. That's a parking lot shot. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Got her just when we needed it. That's the 2nd strikeout for Zachary. Critical, vital one. That gets us to 2 outs now, and that's going to bring up Alana Wilson, the center fielder. Pitch low. Wilson got a board on a fielder's choice in the 4th. She grounded out in the 2nd inning. 2nd to 1st. Pitch popped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alana Wilson, the center fielder. Next game for Parkway is going to be against Zwally, then Calvin. They'll wind up the season with Montgomery. Pitch inside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Wilson. Last game, the Panthers took a loss against Winfield, 6-5. And then Logansport, 10-run them, 10-0. Pop. This one is going to come right over here to my left. Boom. So it was high enough to get over the screen, and the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Wilson. With 4, Darbone over Parkway. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2-2 pitch. Got a piece of it, fouled it off her ankle. So on deck is Sanaya Tompkins. Wilson batting out of the 5th slot. Came in batting .302, 16 for 53, has 6 RBIs. There's a solid shot right between short and third. Going to advance the runner. That was tagged for a base hit. So Thornton goes down to second. Wilson on at first. Ball is low. For the second baseman, Zoe Horn. Ground ball, foul, or is it fair? It is fair, and that's going to roll for extra bases. A rounding third coming home for Parkway. Another run is Thornton. So an RBI for Zoe Horn. And now we have an 8-5 ball game. That's going to bring out head coach David DeMoss. I do believe we'll get a pitching change. Let's see. He does. He takes the ball. He's turning it over to, is that Claire? Claire Futch. Claire going to get her warm-ups here. We'll take a quick break as things are getting too dicey for comfort here as D'Arbonne leads by 3, 8-5.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of D'Arbonne Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmerville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
State Farm, this is Andrea.
Yeah, what if I get into an accident in, say, Accident, Arkansas?
Anywhere in the U.S., State Farm has you covered.
I do something clumsy in Cluttsville? I get dinged in Denton?
North Carolina or Texas?
Both.
Then we'll send 2 trucks.
Well played.
State Farm handles more claims than any other company. Over 35,000 per day. Get to a better state. State Farm.
I'm Janet Fortenberry, your State Farm agent in Parkway.
And the pitch from Claire Futch to Macy Thompson, the first baseman. Thompson is 0 for 1 with a run scored. Pitch outside. Futch on in relief of Zachary now. Lady Wolves leading by a score of 8-5. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runner at third. Check it, second and third. So the Panthers have runners at second and third. They trail by 3. They smell some blood. Walked her. That loads the bases. So now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. The Wolves need to turn one here. Good pitch, curveball, in there, called strike 1. Is this West? Didn't see the number. Low, in the dirt, Chandler keeps it in front of her. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. This is Haley Jacob. So Jacob at the plate. 1-1, bases loaded. Turns her. Up high, ball 2, 2 balls. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded, pitch. Make it 3. Nowhere to put her. Futch on in relief, and the 3-1 is now on the way. Walked her and walked in a run. So that brings in Sanaya. Sanaya Tompkins scores the 6th run. Panthers still chipping away here in the top of the 5th inning. Little pep talk on the mound out there with Chandler, Futch, Jolie Bennett. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. Top of the order we go now. So the Panthers are battered around. We're up with Chloe Larry. The shortstop. Came in batting .552, a dangerous batter. First time facing Futch, takes one, called strike 1. Larry with 4 home runs and the bases loaded. This is danger. Pitches high. Again, nowhere to put him with the bases loaded. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dakota Howard on deck. Pitch gets away from Trickle, rundown on the third baseman coming home, and she makes it home. When Not sure if she's in the dirt now. Is that Zoe? Could be Alana Wilson. Let me get the number. It was an awkward slide in. Gutsy play, number 19. That is Zoe. That's the second baseman. She earned that run. We're at a one-run game with runners at first and second. Chloe Larry. At the plate with the count 1-1. We're getting a runner going in for Parkway. Six runs here in the top of the fifth inning. The wheels off the track for the Lady Wolves. Larry came in batting .552. Pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chloe, the shortstop for head coach Eva Burley. High and tight. 3 balls and 1 strike. Claire, the junior right-handed pitcher. Timeout being called. I got 3-1, but I'm not the official one. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And here comes the win back. Left-handed batter, Larry, pitch. Walked her. Ooh, in there for a called strike. Caught the outside part of the plate and caught the attention of the Parkway faithful. Pitch. Ground ball to the right side. This is Bennett. She gets it up and over to first, but not before the damage done. 7 runs. Check that, 6 runs come in. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, what was 8-2 is now 8-7, a 1-run game.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmerville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Ludwig Marine in Farmerville is a proud supporter of Darbon Woods Charter School football. Ludwig Marine is your source for everything boating that you need to enjoy the water this year. Hey, they've got Ranger, Sun Tracker, Nitro, Triton, and Gator tailboats, as well as a full line of Mercury motors and a full service department to keep your boat in shape. Ludwig Marine, right on the lake on Highway 33 in Farmerville, and online at ludwigmarine.com.
And we're going to be down doing some bass fish live streaming this Saturday, Media Bass, North Louisiana. First of all, thank you, Enviro Rentals. Thank you, Enviro Rentals, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Bruce and Cindy Hampton, the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana. As Media Bass North Louisiana Division, it is the 4th on the 2024 season. Should be some big stringers. Media Bass North Louisiana Division, that's Greg Terja, does a great job at the weigh-ins, and we live stream them. Teams is Saturday, and individuals go out on Sunday. Find out more. Go to Media Bass North Louisiana Division. All right, bottom of the 5th inning. Things get interesting here on the campus of Darbone Woods Charter School as the Lady Wolves lead Parkway by 1, 8-7, 8-7. On the mound is Macy Thompson. Macy in for the starter, Haley Thornton. Haley over at first now. Haley, 3 innings of work. Thompson on in relief as the Lady Wolves got 3 in the first. 4 in the third, check it, 3 in the third and 2 in the fourth. Leading off is going to be scheduled up is Mackenzie Canterbury. However, looks like that's number 8 I saw. Leggett. Leggett, the right fielder, doing an excellent job out in right field this afternoon. Pitch inside and low, ball 1. Thompson on in relief of Thornton. Pitch. That's a base hit to right center field. That's going to roll to the wall. Not stopping at first, but going to second. There's going to be a play at second. No, she stands up with a leadoff double. That's going to bring up Aubrey Zachary. So McKinley with a leadoff double here. You're glad to see that spark for the Wolves here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Zachary was, nope, that's going to be Futch. Futch in for Zachary because Claire came on in relief of Aubrey. Got a spider on my desk there. Just go away, buddy. So Futch to face Thompson, both relief pitchers standing at second. Leadoff double. McKinley Leggett. With the Wolves leading by 1, 8-7 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Thompson in there for a called strike 1. Again, a reminder to Darbone Woods Athletic Faithful and Darbone Woods family that the tournament that's going to be here tomorrow, you want to go to the Facebook page, squares to bunt and offers and misses for the second strike. Because there's been an adjustment in times that Coach DeMoss told me. Maybe pairings as well. I'm not sure if I heard that right. That's why he'll keep the Darbone Woods faithful informed on the Darbone Woods Athletic Facebook page. Pitch, ground ball right to the box, and it was knocked down by Thompson, but it rolls away from her, and able to get down to first is Futch. And to third goes McKinley. And we're going to get a courtesy runner. It's Bowman to run for Claire Futch. Bowman in, on at first. So 2 Wolves aboard here in the bottom of the 5th inning, leading 8-7. Brett Towns. We know Brett can put it where it needs to go. Coming in with 6 home runs. Ball gets away from the catcher, Menard, but is fielded there. Heads up play by the shortstop, Larry. Brett with 6 home runs. She walked in the third, and she grounded out. Check that flied out, or lined out in the first to the second baseman. Here's the 1-0. Make it 2-0. Wallace on deck. Here's the 2-0. Big swing. Comes up empty. So 2 balls, 1 strike. She was going to send that one for a ride. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Almost got that one. Evens the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the third baseman, Brett Towns. Here's a 2-2. Oh, swung right through it and strikes out for the first out here. In the bottom of the 5th inning, that is the 4th strikeout for the Lady Wolves. That's the first one for Macy Thompson. Sun casting the shade, long shadows. I'm going to get a chill in the air. I think we're getting down to 45 tonight. Tomorrow's going to be an awesome day, sunny and 78. Wallace to the plate, squares to bunt. Does she offer? Yes, she does. No balls, 1 strike. Early part of the weekend looks wonderful as well. I know Big Creek Trade Days is up and running. The Joe Woods Wildwood Express is going to be at the Dixie Theater. Runners at the corners for the Wolves. First and third, swing and a miss on Wallace. Futch, well, the runner for Futch is on at first. It's Bowman. And at third is McKinley Leggett. The 0-2, 3 struck her out. That is the 5th strikeout. Second one for Thompson. 5th one for the Lady Wolves. That's now 2 outs with 2 aboard. What started out with a 2-run check at a double, the leadoff batter, McKinley Leggett, who stands at third. And Futch with a single in there for a called strike. Lila Jones, you know she can and wants to do something. Get some of these insurance runs, leading 8-7. No balls, 1 strike. Alford on deck. Pitch. Good eye. That one is up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jones having a season with 3 triples. Ground ball right back through the box. That's going to score a run. So there's the one of the insurance runs. So Jones, a seasoned veteran at a sophomore age. So put a run on the board for Darbone Woods here, 9-7. Bottom of the 5th. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Opportunity for Alford. Macy Thompson on in relief. Out in front of the pitch. Alford swings and tips it into the dirt. Strike 1. Pitch, grounded foul. So Alford, she digs herself in the 0-2 hole. Trying to keep it going here for the Lady Wolves. Jones picks up an RBI single, insurance run. Ooh, boy, she reached out and saved her at bat on that one. Good pitch from Thompson, took something off of it. Had Alford fooled, but still was able to get a piece of the ball. Alford also a sophomore. If you're just joining us, it's a senior night, so those ceremonies didn't last long. Matter of fact, they were non-existent. There are no seniors. Future looks bright here for Darbone Woods. The Lady Wolves softball pitch. She reaches, ground ball to third. Dakota Howard, she's up and over to first. So the Lady Wolves managed to get only one at what started out to be an auspicious start. They score one, they leave two as Alford grounds out. Third to first to end the inning. Top of the sixth, we head with our score 9-7.
Mayor John Crow and the town of Farmerville say good luck to the Darbon Woods Charter School Timberwolves. Farmerville, a town steeped in tradition and lively with events for the entire family all year long. Home to beautiful Lake Darbon. The town of Farmerville, its people and family, local businesses and leaders that make up this amazing place. All say, good luck, Timberwolves.
Y'all stay safe, Shaq.
Y'all catching?
Cash it!
Ludwig Marine in Farmerville is a proud supporter of Darbon Woods Charter School football. Ludwig Marine is your source for everything boating that you need to enjoy the water this year. Hey, they've got Ranger, Sun Tracker, Nitro, Triton, and Gator tailboats, as well as a full line of Mercury motors and a full service department to keep your boat in shape. Ludwig Marine, right on the lake on Highway 33 in Farmerville, and online at ludwigmarine.com.
Play ball!
All right, welcome back. Top of the sixth inning, we head with the score 9-7. 9-7. I know the camera looks dark, trying to make the connection. Really kind of interesting shadows. And with the, well, it's been an incredible day. One of the 10 best days weather-wise, as Bobby Conville would say, a glorious day.
Play ball!
Okay, then we're going to play ball. It is Dakota Howard, Menard, and Thornton to face Futch. Pitch, ball one. Parkway scored one in the third, and then 6 in the fifth inning. As the Lady Wolves, they lead 9-7. On the mound, Futch, pitch, inside and low. Three balls, no strikes. In there, call strike one. Menard, the catcher, on deck. Dakota very dangerous, and she draws the walk. Going down to first quickly as the ball gets away from Chandler. Howard was going to do more than just take the free pass, but Chandler got to the ball quickly. It's going to bring up Madison Menard. She's 0 for 3 this afternoon, facing Futch for the first time. Menard, the catcher, going down to second. Good throw and a great tag, but safe underneath it as Howard swipes the bag. Really good throw from Chandler and a nice play from Lila Jones. Perfect throw. But Dakota with a head-first slide swipes the bag in a tight game, 9-7 here in top of the sixth inning. In there, called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Menard. She came in batting .404, 23 for 61. Foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the sixth inning, 2-run game, 9-7. Next game for the Wolves will be here tomorrow. Not sure who we're playing. We will not be able to carry the game for you. 1-2, pitch is high. Nice throw down to second, and to third. They got her. As Dakota Howard, she was playing chicken out there. She challenged Chandler to throw. Chandler threw. Got it down to second, and Jolie Benner fired over to third to Brett Towns to take Dakota Howard out of the equation. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Make it 3-2. One out in the books here in the top of the fifth on an excellent play defensively. Chandler, Bennett, Towns. As Howard just challenged Chandler. Tipped it into the glove, down to first for a called, strike out, not called strike. Menard strikes out swinging, and Chandler held on to it for the second out. That's actually the first strikeout for D'Arbonne Woods. Aubrey didn't have any. That's Claire's first one. Ground ball right back to Claire. She blocks it, knocks it down, over to first. And that'll do it for the Panthers here in the top of the sixth, as all of a sudden it's starting to get a little chilly with the sun going down and the baby that I am and the cold weather wimp. Gonna put my jacket on as 5.5 are in the books. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth inning with Parkway leading by a score of, check that, trailing by a score of 9-7.
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of D'Arbonne Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmerville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Tonight's exciting D'Arbonne Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton. Proud supporters of D'Arbonne Woods Charter's Timberwolves football.
You once wrote, "There comes a time when all the cosmic tumblers have clicked into place and the universe opens itself up for a few seconds to show you what's possible."
And we're back to the bottom of the sixth inning. We go. Jolie Bennett to lead it off. Leading by 2. The Lady Wolves. Gotta apologize for the darkness on that camera. Can't adjust the settings. I'm operating 3 cameras as it is, scoring the game and actually calling the game, if that really matters to anybody. 9-7 is what really matters. Pitch, ground ball slowly down to third. Up and over is Howard, and she overthrows Thornton. So there goes Jolie down to second base. She gets aboard to second base on the throwing error from Dakota Howard. That's going to bring up Chloe Edwards. Edwards to the plate here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Macy Thompson on in relief of Haley Thornton. Fouled. No balls, 1 strike. Edwards singled in the first and scored and third. Grounded out in the fourth, so she's 2 for 3. Leadoff runner aboard. On at second is Jolie Bennett. Lady Wolves lead by 2, 9-7, and the pitch. Low. One ball, 1 strike. Chandler on deck. Pitch. Ground ball gets past Dakota. Third base, rounding third and coming home is Jolie Bennett, and down to second base, sliding in safely. With an RBI, Chloe Edwards, as she hit a rocket right past Dakota, the third baseman. To get another insurance run up here for the Lady Wolves. Ground ball slowly back is Chandler to first. She goes over to first. Runner advances. One out. One out, one aboard, one run in here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ups the ante a little bit here. Is this McKenzie? Can't see the number. Or is this McKinley? Number 8 is McKinley Leggett. Leggett. So McKinley having an outstanding day defensively. Got a piece of it, fouls it. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner down at third. Chloe Edwards. Darbon has a tournament tomorrow. Facebook the Athletics for the dates, times, ball getting away here from the catcher. And coming in to score as Menard lets one get away. So Chloe comes home for another run for the Timberwolves. One ball, 2 strikes. Leggett. She thought about it and held up wisely. Evens the count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Futch. Thompson looks in. She gets the sign. She's ready to rock. She throws. Ground ball right back to Thompson. Up and over to first. And that's out number 2. So 2 runs score here so far in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 outs. As Leggett grounds out Thompson to Thornton. And that's going to bring up Claire Futch. Futch to the plate facing Macy Thompson. 2 relief pitchers. Towns on deck. High and away, ball 1. Regular season will end next week. Caldwell Parish, some games Monday and Tuesday that David was telling me. Threat of rain, so here's the 1-0 pitch. Pitch in there for a called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. To wrap up the regular season, and the softball pairings will come out the Sunday following this Sunday. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Again, the tournament will be tomorrow, and the pairings and the times will be posted by head coach DeMoss. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls it. Want to thank our game streaming sponsors, Enviro Rentals, the Union Parish Sheriff, Dusty Gates, thank you, Bruce and Cindy Hampton, and the Ellis Law Firm of North Louisiana for investing and getting involved here, making these streamcasts possible. The 1-2. Foul stays the same. Temperatures starting to drop with the sun dropping as well. I just can't get up and get the settings on this cam. Hopefully it's coming through nice, at least not as good as that, but there's a shot to center field, and it's going to be dropped by Alana Wilson. And Futch is aboard. Not sure. The wind did not have the wind is the quietest it's been all night, so that wasn't a factor for Wilson. And she did have to reach over to her right, and it hit her glove and rolled away. Down to first to run is Bowman for Futch with a 2-out single. Brett Towns getting some instructions from head coach David DeMoss. Brett lined out in the first to end the inning. It was a rocket shot to the second baseman, Zoe Horn, and then she walked in the third, struck out in the fifth. She's looking for a big knock. Pitch is in there. Call strike 1. Towns Excellent defensive skills at third. Pitch. A big swing. Tipped it. Again, 6 home runs. Team leader, Jolie Bennett. She came in with 8. She's got 1 here today, so Jolie's got 9 home runs. And the pitch. Oh, she swung out for it and got it. Got struck out there to end the inning. But not before the Timberwolves. They plate 2 to go up by 3. To the top of the 7th we go. Let's see if the defense can shut the door on the Panthers. And then we can cash it. And
Cha-ching.
Y'all stay safe, Shaq.
Y'all catching?
Enviro Rentals are proud supporters of Darbon Woods Charter School and the Timberwolves football program. Enviro Rentals has the equipment you can count on and the people you can trust for all your equipment rental needs, from commercial pipeline and construction to residential weekend projects. Enviro Rentals on Highway 33 in Farmville and online at enviroservicesrentals.com.
Tonight's exciting Darbon Woods Charter Timberwolves football game is being brought to you in part by our friends Bruce and Cindy Hampton. They are proud to support all of our schools and to help in any way they can to make Union Parish better. We cannot bring you these games without community-minded folks like Cindy and Bruce Hampton. Good luck, Timberwolves, from Bruce and Cindy Hampton. Proud supporters of Darbon Wood Charter's Timberwolves football.
What's the score, boys? What did Bugs Bunny do? What's with the Carrot League baseball today?
Top of the 7th inning we head, ladies and gentlemen, here with the Lady Wolves leading by a score of 11-7. My name, Rick Godley, and for the Parkway Panthers, it's going to be Alana Wilson, Sanaya Tompkins. Pitch. Oh, nice catch by Brett Towns. Thought that was going to get over and land for a base hit, but 1 pitch, 1 out. We are 2 outs closer to the victory on a stellar defensive gem by Brett Towns. So Claire Futch, light work for Wilson, 1 out. It's going to bring up Sanaya Tompkins, the left fielder. She looks at a pitch in there, called strike 1. Zoe Horn on deck. And the pitch from Futch on in relief of Zachary. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Wolves with a record of 12-12 outside, ball 2. Lead 11-7 here in the top of the 7th. Futch, she knows what she's going to throw. She throws it, bowls it, and actually bounces it in the dirt and hits Tompkins. So hit by the pitch. Down to first, so I think we're going to get a runner, or not sure. Conference on the mound. Towns, the third baseman. An incredible grab. Excellent defense. All right. So this is going to be Zoe Horn, 1 out, 1 aboard. Top of the 7th. Pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate. Called strike 1. Good pitch from Futch. Claire, junior right-hander. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on at first is Tompkins. Pitch. That one is popped to second base. Jolie, she goes and gets the lead runner, keeps the heads-up play. That thing wasn't hit hard. Alford didn't go for it. Bennett kept it in front of her. So the fielder's choice, getting the lead runner there for the second out. Good job from Bennett, defensive skills. Zorn is aboard as they exchange. That's going to bring up Thompson. Looks at a pitch outside, ball 1, down to the final out. Need the Lady Wolves to close this one. Leading by 3. 11-7, top of the 7th. Pitch. In there, called strike one. Had Thompson fooled. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 aboard. Thompson outside. I'm sorry, Futch. So 1 ball, check it, 2 balls, 1 strike. Parkway opened the season 6 consecutive losses. Then hit a winning streak. Pitch. In there, called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's on the ground to Lila Jones. She's going to get up and over to first for the ground out, 3rd out, and the final out here tonight as the Lady Wolves wrap up a victory by a score of 11-7. So the record goes now to 13-12, and Parkway is 8-16. So once again, on behalf of the partners that make the streams possible, that make some dreams possible, Enviro Rentals, thank you, Union Parish Sheriff Dusty Gates, Bruce and Cindy Hampton, and the Ellis Law Firm. Thank you so much for your support making these games possible. As everybody's out on the field, we'll watch this as well. Pretty neat and sweet sight. Parkway for a post-game prayer.